Hey fantastic you, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome, glad to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can be friends. We are making a fall shadow box today, so I've already got my template on the screen. This is a template for a 9x9 shadow box. The three parts of the template are as follows. The orange part is the outside of the shadow box, the wood frame. The white part is what you see inside the shadow box through the glass, and the gray part is the size of the backing. So this is what you would make your background paper size-wise, would be for this, so it doesn't fall through the glass. So hopefully that makes sense. But I've already got an idea planned out for how I want to make the shadow box. Let's pop into images. First thing I want is a Japanese maple search. And there's this cute little tree branch right there. Next, we're going to look for a leaf. And this one by Valentina Scuturi, I think looks really cute, so we're going to pick that one. And then last, we're going to do a search for Hello Fall. So I like this one here that has the two different fonts, and that's by Diva Watts Designs. So let's add all three to our canvas. First thing we want to do is size our maple tree branch. So remember, don't make it bigger than the white portion of your shadow box template. So I definitely like that. Now we'll work on the Hello Fall. Make it a little smaller. So I want everything to be the same color on this. So we're picking a darker brown. And then we also want to weld it because it's not welded together at this point. So now it is. Let's size this up for our shadow box. There. I think it's going to look cute right there. Because this is not a super big text, I am going to give it an offset as well. So let's do 0.05. And we'll change that to white. And then we've got our maple leaf here. Move it off to the side. We'll make it smaller. That's probably a good size there. So you can either cut these out with paper and just make as many as you want, change the colors to the lovely fall colors, or your other option would be to actually go and get some fake leaves. I went to my local Michael's store and I found some, so that's what I'm going to use. But I thought just in case you don't want to get any fake leaves, you could just do it out of cardstock. So I would say you probably want at least 8 leaves cut out, maybe even more, depending on how full you want it to look. But I'm going to get this cut out and we'll put the shadow box together. Here is everything cut out. I found this super cute plaid paper at Michael's in the single sheet section. I went with a darker brown for the branch. I went with red glitter paper for the leaves. And then we've got white vinyl for our offset. And then this vinyl, I know it looks black, but it's actually Cricut Premium Vinyl Americano. So I'm going to get the leaves attached to the branch, and then we'll go on to the next step. So there's our leaves attached to our branch. Now to attach the branch to our backing paper, you could either glue it on, adhere it on, or use foam tape. I'm going to use foam tape because I want that three-dimensional look. So I'll get the back of this all taped up and then we'll attach it. So there is the back of the branch with all of the foam tape on it. I have put the paper in the shadow box. I've just taken out the glass, and mainly for that is just to make it easier to get our branch lined up at the top. There. Perfect. Onto the vinyl. Here's our two pieces of vinyl. We are going to place the Hello Fall on top of the offset. So make sure when you're putting your transfer tape down, you leave enough room for the offset as well. It's a little crooked there. There we go. Okay, here is our piece of vinyl. So if you don't use parchment paper, I do recommend that you try it. It makes it so much easier to line stuff up where you want it to go. So I'm just lining up with part of the line of the plaid. That looks pretty good there. Make sure you also clean your surface before you attach your vinyl. I did that off camera. My tape broke there. There we go. Okay, last step is to add the leaves. This is what I've picked up. These multicolored leaves from Michael's is from Ashland. They're just called Decor leaves. Get this bag open. So there's about, I think, 30 in here. It says 30 on the pack. We just want them at the bottom. So I'm going to kind of separate them. Different colors showing at the front. Remember, our branch is going to come down to about there, so I don't want them getting caught on each other. Just add a couple more. I think that should be good. Give them a little bit of room to move, but I'll get this put back together and we'll do the final reveal. So there, all done. I ended up using the rest of the pack of leaves to fill up the bottom of the shadow box. So if you are cutting leaves out of paper, just keep in mind, I originally said at least 8. You probably need at least 16 or more, just depending on how big the leaves are, and cut as many as you need to fill it up and make it look full. But I think this has turned out great. I'm super happy with it. Love the offset on the Hello Fall. I think it makes seeing the letters that much easier, because I have found that if you put darker letters on a shadow box, even if it's lighter inside, it can be a little hard to read what's written. So keep that in mind if you're going to make the Hello Fall dark. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Until next time.